All right, guys, we are back for question and answer.
Yep. You got anything? Just throw it in the chat or
raise your hand.
Speak up if you're here in the office. Got a whole crew of you here.
And I do want to point out that I do have the link to the school platform in the chat. So if you're not a member of that, join the school platform. The other thing I'll point out is that throughout the week, like I think this last week, I've had 10 people contact me just wanting just a little bit of help with Bold Trail, whether it is adding a new contact or finding a contact in your database, or just what do I need to do to get started? And I think it's important to point that out. We get to Bold Trail. If you're just starting, I have too many windows up is my problem. If you're just starting out and you don't know really anything about the platform.
Hey, there's my listing.
Yeah, that's funny. Go to this Agent Quick Start Guide. It's right here at the beginning of your, I shouldn't say beginning, this is right here at your dashboard. This is how I started to use the platform. You click on this, start taking the classes, start going through it. Agent Quick Start Guide, 10 out of 10 recommend going through that. Steve just said, hey, that's my
Open it up. Let's
that's
look
my
at
listing. So this is a contact that's in my database.
Go sell it.
Steve listed this property. This guy has looked at it, and now I'm going to go through. I'm going to email him, and I have this pre-formatted email. Wanted to follow up, see any questions. Bam! I just set that off. I'll call him later today. He's going to be part of my phone calls.
Bring us an offer.
Yeah, and so to look at the listing, you can view the listing. And then, like I point out, do I have any matching buyers for this listing? And so because I'm using this consistently, I have 15 matching buyers for your listing, Steve.
Good, send it out.
We're going to email all of them and
send it to David Lee Roth.
That's right. David Lee's in there. But that's
Can't send it to Ozzy though.
Ozzy passed.
Oh man.
But so yeah, we can send this to all of them with a mass email. Of course, you have to go in and format it and make sure that you're actually, what I do is I use AI to go and write my email. I'll take the listing information.
Imagine that.
I'll throw it in there and say, hey, I'm going to send this listing to 15 of my contacts that are searching for properties like this in Loomis. Formulate an email that's engaging, that will generate a response, something like that. And then I would say, and act like you're Tom Ferry when you're doing it. These are all the things that you can do. But yeah, that's Steve's listing. Nice. Great listing too.
You guys got any questions on how to get this AI going, or we've answered everything?
I just made all my 12 months contest idea with the 90 ideas as I do it.
Yes.
So Anna knows my business plan, my goals.
And Anna is what you've named your AI bot. Yes.
Can I live without her?
Yeah, exactly.
So Anna now is completely your AI assistant.
I will say
good.
I will say, Audrey, I mean, you have really taken hold of this, and I think it's amazing.
And you just put in $1 million escrow for 3%.
Oh, nice.
It's working.
Good job. Yeah, so you guys just go and engage with this stuff. It absolutely works. What Steve and I are trying to do is get you over any sort of intimidation or apprehension you have around using AI, because once you get it tuned up, like Audrey just said, you're going to use it every single day, and it's going to become an invaluable tool for your business. And if you're not using AI, you're going to be replaced by the agent who is.
That's right.
And I can't stress that enough. So we'll go ahead and wrap this up. If you guys need help with your KV Core, by all means, give me a call. I'll give you 15 minutes. I'll ask some key questions and get you going in the right direction. If you are looking for something more in depth, I do have a full setup service where I go in and set up all of your social, put your web page together and all of that, get your database uploaded. And if you really want to get into it and build a habit, I have the 21 days to build the habit of using KV Core daily. And the agents who have taken that, they've all walked away with it being a 10x return on their investment.
Yeah, I'll comment on that. I actually was one of the first students to go through the 21 days. And what it did for me is it created a schedule of how I could take all the contacts that were scattered everywhere to the wind. And I created a client slip, which was something that required their name, their phone number, their email, and their address. And I would look to compile that for 3 people a day. I mean, it seemed like a very small task, but it was a little bit difficult to do consistently for that 21 days.
Yeah.
But we had so much of the database cleaned up towards the end of that and had a real understanding of fundamentally how to use this. So I encourage you guys, it's money well spent. I would spend a few $100 with Alex, because if you're thinking, how do I launch this right? Just pull the Band-Aid off and go spend a few minutes with Alex
Yeah.
and go through one of his little courses one-on-one, and then you'll be off to the races.
Yeah. Thanks, Steve. Yeah. Steve was the genesis for the 21 days to build a habit. Steve and I go back 35 years. We're virtually like brothers at this point. And he was apprehensive about using the platform. He came over to my house. I'm not offering that to anybody here, but he came over to my house each morning. We sat down, and when he didn't know what button to press or what to do next or how to categorize, you know, it was that instant, this is what you need to do. And at the end of the 21 days,
Yeah, fundamentally know what you're doing.
you do. So
Yeah. All right, there you go.
I'll go ahead and wrap it up. Everyone, thank
Dave.
you for joining me.
Dave, what is your phone number?
My phone number,
Yes.
916-224-6798.
Thank you. You guys are doing a good job of getting me over my intimidation with it. So thank you so much for this.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, you guys.
All right. You guys go use AI, have great open houses this weekend. And as always, drink water.
Drink water.
Stay hydrated.